This one sees the 82 overall undefeated Philadelphia Eagles traveling to Nashville to take on Coach Oblivion's 85 overall Tennessee Titans, also undefeated on the season. One of these teams walks out 4-0, one takes home their first L. Let's see how it shakes out. High key, I don't like the Eagles. That's me with the Patriots and the Cowboys. Alright, who you guys got for anybody who's actually still here? 1 in the chat for Eagles, 2 in the chat for the Titans. If this were actually a matchup, you would give it to Antonio Brown, but Brown is hurt, and Mike Evans hasn't done anything either. You give the edge there to Aaron Donald, but at corner, you give it to Ramsey. Then you got Amari Cooper, who showed up on the top 10 plays last week at number 1. Derrick Henry versus Melvin Gordon should be a decent one, but I think Henry's got the edge there. Both Goatman and Red think the Titans are going to win. I'm a bit suspicious. That's not the right word. Skeptical is the word I was looking for. Here we are in Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Matthew Stafford and the Eagles look to take on Cam Newton and the Tennessee Titans. The Titans made a trade this week, picking up a new starting right outside linebacker, giving up a 4th-string defensive tackle and 2 first-round draft picks to do so. We have to make sure it ain't rigged if they win. Hey, you can see I'm not playing. Well, you can't see right now because nothing's happening, but you'll be able to see that I'm not playing. How many interceptions you guys think get thrown in this one? Between both quarterbacks, not just mine. I say there's a total of 5 interceptions. Don't know where they come from, but I think Stafford and Newton combined for 5. Goatman says 4. My problem is if you look at the depth chart, thanks to Antonio Brown being down, I have a very weak wide receiver core. I got an 81 overall and a 75 overall. So, does not look good for the Titans here. And they have the best cornerback in the game. So, even though Crowder's a pretty good wide receiver, despite being an 81, he's matching up against Jalen Ramsey. So, he's probably not going to see the ball much. And if he does, it's probably going to be as Ramsey takes it back the other way. So that means I've got to rely on a 75 and a 74 and a 72 wide receiver to come in and do all the heavy lifting. Come on, run game. Here we go. Controller going down. Hands off. Just so we don't suspect the commish. Raheem Mostert fields the kickoff in the end zone. He's going to bring this one out to the 22. He should have just taken a knee. There you get a look at Cam Newton's stats on the season. 411 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Oh my God. Here we go. 1st and 10 for Cam Newton and the Titans. Trips bunched left in tight. Ingram to Newton's right. Newton throwing. It's tipped already. Told you. That one already looked like an interception. We need another camera for the controller. Just put it right up here. There you get a look at the skill position players for the Titans. Already one intended for Crowder and already broken up by Jalen Ramsey. Actually, no, that wasn't even Ramsey. Ramsey's on the other side of the field. Newton checking out of the play. Handoff to Gordon, who runs this one. Looked like he had a big hole, and it closes up fast. He gains 5. That'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Titans. And you get a look at the starting 4-3 defense for the Philadelphia Eagles here. Their aging linebacker core. 2 good corners, one being elite. He's controlling it with his shoulder. Don't ask me how, but he is. He keeps falling. Empty backfield. Cam Newton in the gun. Newton looking, throwing right, complete to Robinson, who spins around, and he gets the first down, a gain of 11. Witchcraft. Mind control. You'll see the buttons move here in a second. Jalen Ramsey in on the tackle, but that's a first down as he throws it to the 3rd string wide receiver. That's the kind of play the Titans are going to have to make with Jalen Ramsey on the field. Hilton whiffs on the spin move. I feel like I have to literally keep the controller up here so y'all don't think I'm playing. Well, you would know I'm playing because you would see the play calls, but still. Trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left, empty backfield again for Cam Newton in the gun. Looking to the right, complete to the tight end, Eric Ebron. This one a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 after that short yardage gain. Look, someone on YouTube is going to be watching this 30 years from now and wonder, what the hell is he doing? Video titled, Pro Streamer Plays on Highest Difficulty with No Hands. Newton under center, looking over the middle. Oh, man, he snuck that one in a tight window to Eric Ebron. First down for the Titans. Definitely thought it was going to be intercepted, but it's 1st and 10 at the Philadelphia 44. Greg Olsen wishes he had hands like that. 11-yard reception on that one. Trips bunch tight to the right for Newton, who's under center. Gordon in the backfield. Newton back to throw again. Looking over the right. This one complete to Robinson, but we're going to back up 10 yards for a holding.
Holding. Offense.
Titans got to be a little more disciplined out there. That'll be 1st and 20 as they back up back to their own side of the 50. I was going to say, I wonder why they're not running more right now, but now you're 1st and 20, I don't want to run. Play fake, Newton rolling to his left, rolling back to his right. He's going to take off and run this one. He tries to shake a defender. He's not successful, but he does pick up 12 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 8. Back to the Philadelphia 42. Newton out there trying to run like a gazelle. You would have liked to have seen him just go down with the first hit instead of trying to power his way through it, though, because then he ate a big shot from the lineman. Empty backfield again, Newton in the gun. Why are they not running the ball? This one initially complete, but dropped by Crowder after the hit. 3rd and 8. I'm legitimately concerned that my team isn't running the ball, despite that being their actual focus. And the fact that our receivers aren't that good. But here we are. 3rd and 8. This would be a 59-yarder, and I don't think my kicker has the leg for that. We need some yards at least. Newton back to throw in the gun. Look, throws out to the right, complete to Robinson, That'll not be enough for the first down, but it will get them 3 extra yards. And the field goal's a little more palatable from 56 than it is from 59. Let's see if that's where they decide to go with this one. When you get behind the sticks, obviously you're not going to run as much, but when it's, first and 10, second and 5, second and 8, hand the ball off a couple times. You're not going to fool them out there if you're only throwing the ball, Tennessee. They are out to attempt the field goal. Janikowski to kick. 56-yard attempt on the right hash. It's up. And no good. They got smart. This idiot, the bots got smart and stopped putting it as an actual link. Wait, how is he not banned in the first place? Janikowski misses the field goal, and the Eagles will take over with great starting field position here. First and 10 for Matthew Stafford and the Eagles at their own 46. Stafford under center. 2 star receivers to the left, and Derrick Henry, the star running back in the backfield. That first carry is going to go for 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Three wide to the left, 1 to the right. Derrick Henry offset to Stafford's right. He's going to get the play, and he's going to get, what, no gain? No, he's going to lose a yard. 3rd and 8. Malik Jackson in on the tackle. Same formation. Well, not quite. Still 3 to the left, though. Stafford with time. He's got Derrick Henry, but Derrick Henry doesn't have enough. Titans defense comes up with a stop. My man's talking trash, but he can't move. He's paralyzed. 4th and 3. Titans defense comes up with a good stop here in the early going. And we'll see Philadelphia's punt team. Colquitt punts this one away. And this one's a good one. I lied. It goes through the back of the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20, and Cam Newton and company will take over and give it another shot. All right, we got Gordon to Newton's right. 4 wide receivers. This time Gordon does get the carry, and it's a good 7-yard carry. Last week, you see his numbers, 15 for 66 and a touchdown. Pretty much exactly what Derrick Henry had against Goatman's Falcons in week 1. 2nd and 3 after the 7-yard gain. Let's see if they snap one final play. They do. Newton, a delayed handoff to Gordon, who runs up the right side, runs over a man, but I think we're going to call this one back for a block in the back. We don't talk about that game.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
And we are bringing it back. It'll still be 2nd and 4, though. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Your score still Philadelphia 0, Tennessee 0. All right, I'm totally taking this controller off my shoulder, though. Imagine, like, everyone's like, no, he's controlling it now. I see it. 2nd and 4. Had a big gain from Gordon for a first down, but it's called back for a block in the back penalty. Now with 4 wide receivers, Gordon gets the handoff again, straight up the middle, spin move. He stiff arms, he's still going. Gordon, big play up the middle, huge gain. This one's not coming back. Doesn't like the score, you got to control him now. Big time Timmy Gem from Melvin Gordon. And he's shoestring tackled by Jalen Ramsey. But if he outruns Ramsey, that one's going to the house. The stiff arm, lethal that time. And that's why I want the Titans to hand the ball off. You have one of the best backs in the league. Give him the rock. Sides, your passing offense, not so great. Gordon sneaks through. Oh, Gordon showing off the moves. This one, another big run. Clearly the controller not in my hands. Stiff arm less lethal that time, but he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Watch this cut. Nope. What a coincidence. Trips bunch tight to the right. Newton back to throw, looking, stepping to the right, and steps right into the defender. Terrell Suggs going to come up with a sack for the Eagles. It is a pretty hefty coincidence, I'll admit. Controller comes off the shoulder. 2 huge runs in a row. Got to take a sack, though, to make it look legit, right? That'll bring up 2nd and 15 at the 25, I believe. Sorry, at the 20. Tight end, 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left, Gordon in the backfield. Newton, 7-step drop, looking to throw, throws left. Touchdown, Eric Ebron. Touchdown, Titans. Let's go, baby. Now watch me whip, whip, watch me nay-nay. Right out here like, indeed. Suspicious. Janikowski out to attempt the extra point. This one is up and good. Titans take a 7-0 lead here with 4:07 to go in the first half. This one short. Danny Amendola fields it just inside the end zone, brings it out to the 20, and he's lit at the 24. Listen, the timing of the Titans coming to life there, of me taking the controller off my shoulder, is impeccable for the conspiracy theorists out here. Stafford under center, Henry in the backfield, 3-step drop, Stafford looking, throwing to the right. He's going to be dropped after a gain of 5. And I get yelled at for trying to lose. I didn't try to lose. I don't even want to lose. I want to win all my games because I want to actually go to the Super Bowl. If we have a user versus user Super Bowl, I've got a couple of special things I want to do. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but Titans bringing a safety up on the blitz. Henry getting the delayed handoff, and this one's going to be brought down for a loss of 1. Fuck you, Goat Man. Goat Man's like, yeah, we see you want to win all your games. We see that. Undefeated, and suddenly the controller comes off, and now you're up by 7. Big time coincidence, methinks. Stafford in the gun. Henry offset to his left. Looked like a false start on Henry, but they're not going to call it, and Mike Evans going to catch the slant for the first down. That's what I'm saying. You have no faith on your team, but we see that you want to make the Super Bowl. Old Billachie out here. I mean, I do care because I want to win, but I don't care if it's me, but I do want 2 users in the Super Bowl if we can help it. So somebody in the NFC better stop sucking. 4 receivers for the Eagles. Handoff to Henry. This one going to be a loss of 2. The Titans defense so far stepping up against the run. This shit cracks me up. I better win, though, because otherwise I'm laughing like this and I'm going to cry at the end. He does for his team. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. The Eagles trail by 7 here in Nashville, and they have 2nd and 12 with the ball moving, hopefully, not hopefully for me, but hopefully for them, to put some points on the board before the half. Ball at their own 38-yard line. Incoming shot. Empty backfield for Stafford in the gun, looking over the left. Oh. That one almost intercepted by the linebacker, but it's batted down. Was that the new addition to the team? I'm not sure. I think it was. Here we go. Stafford under pressure. Under pressure. And the Titans come up with their 2nd sack of the season. A big one. And not sure you could have come up with a better time to get it. 4th and 28. We'll see the Eagles punt defense or punt team. Colquitt on to punt. This one gonna be fielded by Mostert. He makes the first man miss. And he brings this one out to the 43. When did the Titans take a timeout? Did the Titans take a timeout on one of the stops on the Eagles, or did we have to take one for an injury? Did anybody see? Because I missed the Titans taking a timeout. They've only got 2. Oh, okay, when they sacked it. Okay. 1st and 10 for the Titans. 1:40 to go. Ball at their own 43. And looking to hopefully pad their lead. Over the middle to absolute no man's land. That one almost went badly. You should know. You called it. Listen. I gotta throw off the trail a little bit. Act like I don't know a few things. Newton trying to change the play. Gordon offset to his left. He's wide open in the flat. Throw it to him. He's not going to do it. He's going to throw this one really far out of bounds. 3rd and 10. The Titans have had 2 terrible throws in a row. And suddenly we're looking at possibly giving Philadelphia the ball back. All right, you got 4 wide receivers again. This one a draw play to Melvin Gordon. And Gordon is not going to get that first down. Philadelphia calls their first timeout, and the punt team will come on for the Titans. Martin punts this one away. And it's into the end zone. What happened to week 1 and 2 where everybody's punters were punting it down to like the 3-yard line? And now all of a sudden everyone's punters are punting it through the end zone. Like, what happened? Stafford and the Eagles offense take over with 1:23 to go before halftime, trailing by 7, 2 timeouts. Roids. Yeah, that checks out. Stafford looking to throw. Oh, it's a design screenplay, but it is destroyed out there. Derrick Henry loses 3. This one, Malik Jackson, the starting defensive tackle, the big man, getting out there and making a play. Clock continues to run. We've gone just under a minute to go. Stafford back to throw. Woo! Almost intercepted. This one falls to the ground. Clock stops, 3rd and 13, and now the Titans thinking maybe we can get another stop and get some more points. Still 2 timeouts for both teams. 55 seconds to play before the half. Look for the Eagles to probably just settle for a run on this one. Ace formation. It's a handoff to Henry. And as predicted, this one only a gain of about a yard. Excuse me. 51 seconds to go. The Titans call their second timeout. And we'll see the Eagles punt squad back out here. Look, I'm just like my coach. We're both like this. Colquitt punts this one. It's a boomer. Fielded by Mostert at his own 21, and he had plenty of blocking and didn't utilize any of it. He ends up running right into a tackler. 1st and 10 for Cam Newton and the Titans offense. 42 seconds and 1 timeout to work with. Will they try to get down the field, or are they going to settle for just running this one into halftime? I don't think the real NFL is rigged, but I do think that there's a possibility that once teams get into the playoffs, we might see, some coincidences. You still going, you old whore? Did you go to bed and just get up? It looks like the Titans are going to be content to run this one into the locker room. Melvin Gordon looking to have his first 100-yard game of the season after 2 big runs early on. Like, for example, Ford, do I think the NFL wants the Patriots to win, or at least did? Absolutely. Do I think they set it up so it happened? I don't know, maybe. This one, play fake, Newton looking, they are going to try and get some points. He throws it over the middle, but it's incomplete. Appreciate it, Adea. 13 seconds to go, and this is going to be a run, but Philadelphia is going to call their timeout. Gordon gets the handoff up the right side. Ooh, linebacker blows that one up. And with 9 seconds to go, the Titans are going to be forced to punt again. Does anybody else want to just see their team just like one time come out and like blow the shit out of their opponent? The punt is blocked. It's blocked. The Eagles are going to get the field goal position because they blocked the punt. What a turnaround of momentum here. And they get the ball coming out of the locker room. Fuck me. The Titans had a 7-0 lead, get their punt blocked, and the Eagles, with only 4 yards total offense, managed to still only be down 4 points thanks to that. The Titans are going to give this one away. All right, well, at halftime, your score is Philadelphia 3, Tennessee 7. Philadelphia will receive the ball out of the locker room. Goatman just one time says he wants to see his team annihilate somebody. I'm talking like big time stat padding game, 49-0, 59-0, like the Patriots beat the Titans one year. I can't believe we had the punt block that set them up right in field goal range. I'm glad they didn't pick it up and run it back for a touchdown at least, but whatever. All right. Stafford and the Eagles will take over after this touchback, and we start the second half. Oh, yeah, of course that one gets clipped. Honestly, it wasn't a spectacular play, but given how little choices we have, it might still make the top 10. Stafford in the gun. Henry offset to his left. Henry going to get this one. And he's going to run right into Aaron Donald for a gain of 1. Got both the block leading to the kick and the kick. Of course you did. Thanks, buddy. 3 receivers to the right. Henry offset to Stafford's left. This one gonna be a play fake. Stafford in trouble. He throws it to the left. Is it complete? They're saying it's a complete pass. And that's Amari Cooper again. Last week's #1 play on the top 10. They're going to give him the first down at the 50-yard line. Hey, what's up, Pegasus? How you doing, bud? Welcome. The AI, for the most part, understands, but there's some questionable things every once in a while. Oh, the Titans are challenging the play. Oh, no. We're going to lose the timeout. He's clearly in bounds. I'll make Goatman disappear. Titans going to lose a timeout on this challenge here. Yep, Titans lose a timeout. And that might come back to haunt them later in this game. First down for the Eagles at the 50-yard line. Evans in motion from left to right. Probably the target here. Evans, yep, he's the target. And he's going to have a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9. Titans defense need to come up big here now that the Titans offense stuttered last time and gave up all the momentum. Stafford back to throw, complete to Uzoma, who is rumbling forward, and he's got this one down to the Tennessee 33. A 16-yard grab for the tight end. Jenkins in on the tackle. Apparently, you see Ogletree trying to come up with the strip here, but he's unsuccessful. 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the Titans 33. This one, a handoff to Henry, straight up the middle, who makes a man miss. And that's going to bring the Eagles into the red zone. 1st and 10 at the Titans 18. You got 4 wide for the Eagles and Henry in the backfield. This one, a handoff to Henry. And it's going to be a face mask. Henry, we're going to tack on another half distance to the goal here.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And that's going to be 1st and goal at the 5-yard line for the Eagles.
Automatic first down.
Well, you knew this one was going to be an uphill battle for the Titans defense when it started, but now we're starting to see why. Henry had another false start, but they're not going to call it, and Cooper's going to catch the touchdown for the Eagles. And that is going to give Philly the lead here early in the 3rd quarter. That is the 2nd false start on Derrick Henry that they haven't called, actually. But the refs haven't been the smartest out here. Cooper catches that slant in the end zone. And the extra point, we'll see if they convert here. It's up, and without any surprise at all, it's good. Philadelphia takes the lead, 10, Tennessee 7. Let me just this right back up here so that I can take it down later. This kickoff fielded by Chark Jr. in the end zone. Not sure why, but he does bring it out to the 28, 29. It ends up being a positive gain. And here comes the Titans offense. They trail by 3. 3:20 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Jumbo set out to the left side of the field. Probably a run to the right. Koyak coming in motion across the formation from left to right. And this one's going to be a handoff to Gordon, who has nowhere to run. He ends up gaining a yard, and Philadelphia has an injury. This replay brought to you by Bub Light, the Bub of Beers. Big rip. 2nd and 9 for the Titans. Numbers to the weak side of the field. Play fake. Newton looking to throw. Throws over the middle. Complete to Crowder. And Crowder's going to take this one down to the Eagles' 45. 1st and 10 for the Titans. Crowder has just enough speed to beat 2 linebackers and his corner, who doesn't follow him on the route, only giving us light beer. I didn't do it. The sponsors did it. Blame them. Gordon to Newton's right. Newton looking, throwing out to his right, and Gordon has this one. He runs over the defender, and it's going to be a 1st down to the 35-yard line. The shutout is stopped. Yeah, well, they blocked our punt with like 9 seconds to go in the first half, and then they recovered it, or sorry, I recovered it, but they had the ball on turnover on down, so they kicked a field goal before halftime, and then we gave up a touchdown just a few moments ago. So now we trail by 3. 1st and 10, ball at the Philadelphia 35. Gordon in the backfield. This one complete to Robinson. He holds on through the tackle. A 9-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd and 1. Just under 2 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Just going to set that right there. Take a drink to make it look like I'm not touching it. And the Titans are going to back up 5 yards. Nope. It's going to be a free 5 yards and a 1st down because the Eagles jumped into the neutral zone first. 1st and 10 for the Titans at the Eagles' 21. Titans can tie it up here as long as they don't have a Andrew Luck type of play, or a Matt Ryan type of play, or a Phillip Rivers even. Empty backfield, Newton in the shotgun. Newton gets this one, complete to Ebron. This one going to be a gain of 6. 2nd and 3. Even though they only gained 6 yards on the field, they gave him 7 on the sticks, whatever. 2nd and 3 for the Titans. Newton so far finding ways to take Jalen Ramsey out of the game. Just over a minute to go before we get into the 4th quarter. Single back formation, strength to the left side of the field. Hand off to Gordon, he runs left. And he's got a 1st down, 1st and goal at the 8. He's got 84 yards today. Same issues these games had 20 years ago, right? Damn you, terrible in-game math. Melvin Gordon picking up a key 1st down here, keeping the drive alive. Now just don't throw an interception and we can at least tie the game up. Not that we want to tie, we want to lead, but that's not the point right now. We just don't want to give the ball away without points. This one, a handoff to Gordon. Gordon! Oh, I thought he was in. I thought he was in. He stopped at the half-yard line, 2nd and goal. And that's going to take us to the 4th quarter. 2nd and goal for the Titans at the half-yard line. Our score is Philadelphia 10, Tennessee 7. Gordon now with 92 yards on the ground. And obviously you want to see him pick up those extra 8 yards, including one of them right here for a touchdown. That'd be great. I have a headache from slapping myself in the head too many times right now. Power I formation for the Titans. This one a hand up. No, it's a play fake. What are you doing? It's going to be a hold. Newton is going to fight his way to the 1/4 yard line, but it's not going to matter. We're going to back up 10 yards.
Holding. Offense.
2nd and goal at the 10. Looks closer to the 11, but whatever. Fans booing out there. Here we go. Newton in the gun. He hands off to Gordon. Gordon trying to power his way through. Not going to make it. But he is going to get 4. It'll be 3rd and goal at the 7. He's now got 96 yards on the game. Titans need 7 yards here to get into the end zone. Otherwise, they'll have to kick the tie attempting field goal. I formation for the Titans. This one a handoff to Gordon. Gordon, touchdown, Titans! Let's fucking go! Didn't think that was actually going to get in, to be honest. I thought we were going to get stopped 3-4 yard gain and kick a field goal. This one so far a back and forth match. Gordon eclipses the 100-yard mark for the first time this season, and we finally have only our, I believe, 3rd running back to do so. Hype. Let's go. Extra point is up. Almost blocked another kick. Could have been disastrous, but the Titans take a 4-point lead. Your score with 5:06 to go in the game. Philadelphia 10, Tennessee 14. This kickoff fielded in the end zone by Jones, taking a knee, and Stafford and company will take over at their own 25 with 5:06 to go. Let's see if that failed challenge earlier and the penalized timeout to the Titans comes back to bite them in this last 5 minutes. Thought he was having a seizure. You should have seen some of the dances we've seen earlier in the season. One dude looked like he was getting electrocuted. And I don't think that was the point. Stafford back to throw. Looking, stepping up. He's finally got a little pressure. Derrick Henry gets this one out of the backfield, and it's a big completion to the big man. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Titans have allowed 91 total yards, but that one's a big chunk of it right there. Rogers Cromartie stands him up, and Anzalone able to make the tackle. 1st and 10 for the Eagles at their own 44. Plenty of time on the clock for both teams. This one's nowhere near over. Stafford back to throw. He's looking left. Oh, look at the athleticism from the defense there, but is this one going to be a hold? Holding on the offense, and we're going to back them up 10 yards. 1st and 20 at the 34 for the Eagles. Trips bunched tight to the left, Henry to Stafford's right, and Cooper down to the bottom of your screen. Throw to the left. Oh, McCourty, you had 6 points. What are you doing, bro? McCourty could have intercepted that one and taken it back for 6, but he doesn't. It's going to be 2nd and 20, and the decision to take the holding penalty pays off there. We've got a net gain for the Titans defense of 10 yards. Offensive breakdown, about, 2/3 of it have been passes for the Eagles, even though they got Derrick Henry back there. Cooper in motion from right to left. He's probably the target of this one. There it is. He catches it. He gains 4. 3rd and 16. Can the Titans come up with a stop here? Where are you up to today, Pegasus? All right, here we go. Less than 4 minutes to go. Empty backfield for the Eagles. Stafford in the gun. Stafford looking to throw, no pressure. Looking left. Cooper's got it. And it's a big first down for the Eagles to the Tennessee 42. There was just no one out there that could catch up to him and stop him from getting to the sticks. At this point, I think the Eagles would actually go for it, and it would have been 4-down territory anyway, because there's less than 4 minutes to go. Girlfriend's gone, no car, nowhere to go. Big old rip out there. Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Eagles after that big completion to Amari Cooper. Derrick Henry offset to Stafford's left, 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Cayuste in motion right to left, but he stays in to block. Moncrief actually had a big gain, maybe 4, 5, 6 yards, but he gets bounced backwards, and he's only going to get credit for 2 here, even though on the field they only got 1. 2nd and 8 for the Eagles. Clock continues to roll. Titans need to hold them out of the end zone here. 3 receivers bunched tight. This is a design screenplay, and it's blown up, but the Titans are going to give them 15 free yards on an unnecessary face mask.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Completely unnecessary out there from Julius Peppers, as the Titans had that one read and diagnosed all the way. But that's going to be a free first down for the Eagles, and that's going to move them up to the 29-yard line. How far away are you, Pig? 3 receivers bunched to the left. Henry offset to Stafford's left. Stafford sees something and checks. Stafford looking over the middle, complete to Cooper. Cooper brought down by his face mask. Give him another fucking 15 yards. Yeah, you're way too far. I'm not coming out there. 1st and goal now for the Eagles at the 10-yard line. 3 minutes to go in the game. Titans defense has been their hallmark this season, but sure enough, they're giving this one away right now. Unbelievable. Here we go. Stafford in the gun. Stewart motioning out of the backfield. Stafford throws over the middle, complete to Hill, and he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Empty backfield for Stafford again, 2nd and goal. 2.5 minutes to go. Stafford pump fake, looking to the right. Literally no one there. Not even the ref. That'll be 3rd and goal at the 5. This is officially 4-down territory. The Titans need 2 stops here. Henry is back in the backfield. Stafford looking, throwing right. Oh, Anzalone almost made up for those big mistakes earlier. He does at least get a hand on it and bats it down, but it's going to be 4th and goal. He could have had an interception and made his forever memory. Oh, that's a sweet version of a terrible story. 4th and goal at the 5. The game's not over if the Titans stop them here, but it might be over if they don't. Stafford in the gun. Henry offset to his right. I'm not sure who this one's going to be on. This could go either way here. False start on the Eagles. We're going to give the Titans 5 yards here. It's 4th and goal from the 10. Unfortunately, that almost makes it more likely that the Eagles will score because they've got more room to work with. But we'll see. Stafford in the gun. He's under pressure. He throws, and the defense lets him into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. He finally got some pressure on him. He got drilled, and the secondary just let him catch this one. McCourty, the star corner, looks at him and... Well, That's a big rip. Titans still have a chance here, but it's not a good one. The extra point is good, and Philadelphia now takes the lead. 17, Titans 14. 2:13 to go in the game. Titans still have the 2-minute warning and 2 timeouts on their side. They only need a field goal to tie. A touchdown would obviously take the lead. Why is it taking so long to kick the ball off? This one going to be fielded by Mostert and kneeled down in the end zone. The Titans are going to, fortunately, still have the equivalent of 3 timeouts since they come out on the right side of the 2-minute warning here. 1st and 10 at their own 25. Plenty of time to work with. No need to be hasty. No need to throw it into, triple coverage or anything. Newton to throw, looking, throwing left. Hits Gordon out of the backfield. It's only going to be a gain of 2, though. And they're already going to lose one of those timeouts, essentially. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Titans had a chance to get a big stop on 4th and goal and couldn't come up with it. I told you it gave the Eagles a better chance to score. 2nd and 8 here. Melvin Gordon offset to Cam Newton's left. 3 receivers to the top of your screen. Gordon gets this handoff. And that's going to be another gain of 2, but now we're at 3rd and 6, and the Titans are in 4-down territory. They got 2 downs to pick up 6 yards. Newton looking. What's he doing? He's going to take a sack. No, he gets away from it. Newton, I understand why he threw it away. But after he evaded the sack, there was no one there. No one. He had nothing but open field. Titans going for it on 4th and 6 here. This is the ball game. Newton drops back to throw, and he fucks it up. He takes off running, though. It's a big run for Cam Newton. And he takes this one into Eagles territory to the 47. Newton out here trying to give everybody a heart attack. It's probably going to work. And definitely saw movement from the Eagles. Not sure if it was induced by a false start. It was, and the Titans are going to lose 5 of those yards. 1st and 15 for the Titans. 1:20 to go in the game. 2 timeouts. Can the Titans make something out of this? He's got Gordon open. He doesn't hit him. He hits Crowder instead, and Crowder is actually going to be brought down by the face mask. Turnabout's fair play, unless it's, by your face mask. Add 15 yards to the end of this one, and that's going to be 1st and 10 for the Titans at the 27. The Titans have a tie almost in their pocket, as long as they don't commit a turnover, which in this league we see far too often. And because I'm a pessimist when it comes to my own team, I think we're going to see an interception from Newton, but here we go. Empty backfield, Newton by himself in the gun, complete to Thomas, who runs over a man, and he's got it down to the 14. Why are the Titans in hurry-up mode, though? There's still over a minute to go. You got 2 timeouts. You don't need to rush. This is where mistakes are made. Newton throws, Koyak catches, and we're down to the 3-yard line. 1st and goal for the Titans at the 3, and here's where your likely interception's going to be. Newton looking, running, being stupid, and fumbles. And it's recovered by the Eagles. Not an interception, but a turnover. Big shock. I told you, I'm a fucking prophet, guys. And that's That's how the Titans are going to lose their first game of the season in bullshit fashion, but it is what it is. No reason to be in such a hurry there with 2 timeouts and 50 seconds to go. But here we are. Tennessee calls a timeout. There's no reason to call timeouts. They can drain the clock here. Hey, what's up, Pennington? How you doing, bud? Welcome. You're watching my team lose here at the end. And in kind of crappy fashion, but there's some teams in the league that have had their losses by worse, so I can't really complain here. Stafford hands this one off to Henry, who's taken down, and the Titans are going to call their last timeout. It is very special. That's true. 3rd and 9, 29 seconds to go, so we can't say he's cheating. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Titans' only chance is to force a fumble and get the recovery here. They're not going to do it. Actually, the other only chance would have been for the Eagles to have an injury and be forced to call a timeout. But losing that 3rd timeout does officially come back to bite the Titans in the ass. The defense is running around excited that they've done something. Not sure why. The game's over. Well, Colquitt is going to punt this one away. And the Titans have 1 second on the clock. You know damn well there's not enough time to get down into field goal range. There's 1 second. Why are you showing his field goal? Why is he even warming up? There's nothing for him to do. Just go tell him to start early in the showers. Newton to throw. Deep. I actually thought he caught it for a second. Not that it would have mattered, but I don't mind losing. Nobody wants to lose except Red, but I don't mind losing. I do mind losing when the computer challenges a play that didn't need to be challenged, so it cost you a timeout. And then a couple of y'all have experienced this, where we've been in hurry-up mode for no damn reason. You've got timeouts, you got time to work with, you're already there. Why are you hurrying up? If anything, you're going to score and give them more time to score back. Whatever. Anyway, Titans fall from the ranks of the unbeaten. Your final score here is going to be Philadelphia 17, Tennessee 14. And the users fall to 15 and 20 against the computer on the season. Let's update the records here. So it did not take long. It only took 4 weeks for every user to come up with at least 1 loss. Kind of depressing, actually. I mean, it would look kind of sketch if I was the last one. I mean, I'm still the last one without a loss, but it would look sketch if I stayed unbeaten. But it still sucks that it only took 4 weeks for all the users to come up with a loss.